Hello everyone. Welcome to chapter 137 of The Last Thoughts of a Busy Mind. This one titled 2024. Now, as of this moment, I don't know if this is going to be a two-parter or not. I am very much prepared for it to be a two-parter because we have a lot to do. We are going to put on a full retrospective for 2023 for me. So yeah. Um it might become a two-parter. I don't know yet, so I don't know if this is 2024 part 1 or if by some miracle I managed to cram it all in one episode and this is just 2024. So, we have a lot to do. Let's get down to it. My drink today is orange syrup and water. Good, the ratio is great. So, let's get down to it. Um I have written at the beginning of 2023, I had written a plan. Now, I managed to find the piece of paper where I've written the plan, and then I wrote a retrospective for 2023, and then wrote a plan for 2024. We're going to go to them in that order. First, I'm going to read you the plan that I had for 2023. Some of the stuff in here I've done, I will barely mention it because in the retrospective, I will mention them properly. So let's get down to it. First, keep on with visual and audio projects. Sort of happened, but not in a way that I hoped or thought that it would happen. 2. Getting my actual IELTS plus preparing my application for leaving Iran. Did not happen. It did not even come close to it. 3. Learning color grading and or audio editing and mixing. You're listening to the reason of the you're listening to it basically. I haven't learned anything. 4. Write more. I did. Fiction. Short stories. I did. Scripts. I did. Narratives. Did not. Non-fiction. Academic writing. I did. Essays. Oh, I did. Reviews. I did. 5. The fucking Dracula video, which I didn't do. Plus, we didn't start the fire part 2, which I really tried my best, but got postponed to 2024. 6. Crafting, train, booknook, bookbinding, pre-made models. I did a little bit of crafting. I will talk about that. And 7. Eating healthier and losing some weight. No, I did not do that. I think this was one of the unhealthiest years because a lot of stress and a lot of movie projects, and movie projects usually mean overeating for me, so not good. 8. Medical stuff, dentist, dermatologist, etc. I actually went and did a bunch of that. I'm going to talk about that a bit later as well. 9. More podcasts and YouTube shows. I did not do that. I actually planned and developed a podcast, but it didn't go anywhere. 10. Find a more stable source of income. Oof, that hurts. No, I didn't do that. I did update my resume though, very much. So, let's now go through the retrospective that I've written for 2023. First of all, 2023 is probably one of the more memorable years, especially post-pandemic. There are a lot of stuff that I've done in 2023 that honestly makes 2021, 2022, and of course 2020 look bare. Like, they look wasted years. If they were as eventful as 2023, I think I would have done a lot more stuff in my life. But yeah, let's go to the retrospective, and this I will talk with a little bit of a more detail. Number 1, fixed teeth and pulled out wisdom teeth. That's true. At the beginning of 2023, I went to the dentist. I had a bunch of teeth that I let go stray fixed and pulled 2 wisdom teeth. Now I need to pull 2 more, which I probably will do at the beginning of 2024, which is now. I will probably have to do them near March though, for reasons. I'm making a movie. I need every bit of money that I can gather, so I can't spend it on that, which is not a good idea, by the way. 2. Kept on with the last thoughts and did the first themed season. That is true. One of the video and visual and audio project is the last thoughts of a busy mind, and despite VPN problems, which was very prominent throughout 2023, and time problems, and all of these problems just getting together, I actually managed to keep on with the last thoughts. I don't think I missed a week. I know I missed some deadlines, like episodes were published after 12 a.m., but I never missed a week. And there is a sense of pride in that, because I know that it's hard to keep on with a weekly project. Believe me, there are times I didn't want to even do this show, but I did. And I managed to keep on with it. And I am a little bit proud of that. And I did the first themed season, which was season 7, which had the theme of living under oppression. And that was both good and bad. It was good because I think I needed to do that. I think as a collective, I think I needed to do that. And I needed to talk about the stuff that I did. But at the same time, I don't know. Yeah, it feels like a little bit of a dated thing now. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to get into the political stuff today. Maybe another episode at some point. 3. Academic writing. I actually wrote a bunch of stuff for uni, and one of the important things, I wrote a paper with Kamyab, my friend, which actually got accepted to be published in Nordic Digra, which is amazing. Like, I can't even imagine that. Sadly, I'm not going to be listed as a co-author. I'm going to be the editor, because I was originally supposed to edit. Sorry about that. And then got promoted to co-writer because I did more than edit. So yeah, that is probably one of the more exciting stuff. We did. I did an academic writing. It was so good. It wasn't easy. Like, there were definitely issues with my way of writing. Because I wrote something, I sent it to Kamyab. He wrote something, sent it back to me. That way, I think we lost a lot of time. But in any ways, I think the end result was great. Like, the paper is really something, and I'm really glad that it's going to be published. I really am. Now, number 4, script writing and fiction writing. It's something that I know as a writer I shouldn't pride myself on, but I don't think I've written much throughout 2022. Certainly not a script, because it's been a while since I've written a movie script, because I felt like, I can't make movies, so what's the use of writing them? But once I got into 2023, and I will get to them, it's actually literally the next thing. I went back into making movies. I actually wrote a script, which right now, a revised version of that, I literally revised it before the end of 2023, is going to be made into my movie. So yeah, happy days. Happy. And fiction writing, I actually wrote another short story. This one was a bit of a parting gift for a friend of mine who was going to leave Iran, and as a parting gift, I wrote a short story. And it felt great, just being able to develop a short story. Now, I know as a writer, most of the things that I've written from 2020 are mostly non-fiction. There were academic writing, reviews, essays, and stuff like that, which I like. I'm not saying I don't like. I do like them. I like writing script for my video essays, or I like writing academic writing. I like analyzing stuff, but at the same time, fiction is something else. And it's something that, when I wrote that short story, I realized, I really want more. But yeah, number five, movies. Lots of movies. I was involved in four movies, and yeah, it was fun. Uh, and I'm gonna do six as well because it's first time being an audio recorder. I don't know how to record audio. This show is the exact proof of that. But at the same time, because of stuff that I actually talked about, if you go back, you will listen to it. I was forced to record audio, and it was the first time that I've done it. But yeah, I was involved in four movies. The first one was Toy G, which was I was production manager, assistant director, and audio recorder. Then there was Noise, which I was just audio recorder and had a small cameo in it. Then there was Sway, where I was director's consultant, and Unfinished, which I was second AD on. And yeah, it's first of all of them are one word names, which is funny. But aside from that, yeah, I actually managed to be involved in movie making, and that really did help. I actually like making movies. They are miserable experiences, but at the end of the day, you have something that wasn't there before, and I love that. I love being on a set. I love feeling involved, and I had a ton of fun. Honestly, I had a ton of fun. Despite some tense moments, I had a ton of fun, and I'm glad that this was a part of my life. And now, because of that, I am making my own movie. I talked about six. Now let's talk about number seven, which is performing. I'm not a great actor, but this year I had two performances. Both of them for the same person. One of them was Uncle Vanya, which is actually kind of getting related to number 10 on the list, but we will get there when we get there. It made a lot of my friendships stronger. Sorry, English isn't my first language. And despite talking in English most of the time, there are a lot of kinks I need to iron out. But yeah, Uncle Vanya, great performance. And I did a small thing of the father. And actually, we were planning to do like a whole array of. Sorry, I'm gonna sneeze. Jesus. We were gonna do a whole slew of audio recorded performances, and we might still do. I'm gonna keep on with that. This is actually gonna be one of the things that I will do for 2024. I haven't written it down, but I have written with keep on with visual and audio projects, which this is one of them. Then we have number 8, more reviews. One of them got published in the film magazine. No, sorry, 24. Why did I say film magazine? 24 magazine. I don't know why. 24 magazine, which was really fun. It was my first review to be published in print, and I actually have it. It's not that prestigious. I didn't get paid for it, and it just happened. But it's something that a lot of people probably can't claim, and it was fun. I wrote reviews for The Usual Suspects and The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, two of the movies that I absolutely love, and they are now published, and you can go read them. If you're in Persian, if you are in Iran, can read Persian and have an access to that specific issue, which was 100 movies in cinema history. Then there was the In November, which I brought it back, which is something that I really am proud of because it was a great practice for writing more reviews. Like most review writing that I do is on Letterboxd, which I have developed my own format for writing in, which tries to give information but at the same time be funny. And I think that's a good format, but I don't write too many reviews on Letterboxd because this year I didn't watch too many movies, like around 60 movies, which is not a lot. And out of the 60 movies, a few of them were stand-up specials and short animated movies. So not it's probably less than 60. But the 30 of them were for May, which didn't happen because the we didn't start the fire, didn't came out. But at the same time, because of the in November, I wrote 30 more movies, reviews, and like introductions, and that was fun. Like I think that ended up being incredibly well for my writing ability. It was great practice. And at the end of the day, I have a file that I can look at and see, oh, I did that. Number 9, longest romantic relationship. And this is something I'm not going to talk about much because we all know when I talk about it on here, things happen. I'm not a superstitious person, but this is something that I kind of am becoming superstitious about. But yeah, it's been going on for 7 months. I am incredibly lucky. I am incredibly happy. You have no fucking idea how great she is. And I have strong feelings for her. I'm not going to say it here. But yeah, it's one of the definite highlights of 2023. When I look back at the year, this is one of the things I'm looking back at. Yeah. Anyways, number 10, new friends and reconnecting with old friends. Uncle Vanya was part of it. I managed to find a new friend. One of them actually appeared in the a special chapter. God, I forgot the name of the show for a second. A special chapter between this season and the last season, which if you haven't, go and listen to it. It's literally 2 episodes before this. And I did a lot of reconnecting with a lot of friends through making movies. I had to open up connections, and this is I want to do more on 2024. Like literally, when I'm done with this, I probably will send a voice message to one of my friends, which I haven't talked to in a while and I haven't seen in a while, and keeping friendships is hard, but I'm trying my best, and I think one of the things in 2023 was that I did that. Number 11, board games. Like board games and passion realized. I realized how much I love board games. I bought a bunch. I think one of the biggest, most expensive things that I did this year is buying board games. And I'm looking at Fury of Dracula right now on my desk, and I'm really excited to play it. And because of that, I actually have a realized passion now. I want to do something about this. I want to design my own board game. I want to develop my own games. And that's great. Number 12, I'm not going to dwell much on because I traveled. I traveled to north of the country for 3 days. We went to Isfahan because of a family tragedy. I went to Tabriz to meet family. And I went to Dubai a couple of times. And that's it. I don't feel like traveling, but I did travel. Number 13 is train building. I built a church, which I know, again, I used to make a lot more trains. This isn't anything special, but I haven't done any in 2022, I think. And this was great, like being able to make something. And I want to make more stuff now. And I did a lot more painting. I made my first sculpture in air dry clay, which was a tiny ghost. I painted a lot of stuff, and generally, I think I like there is some joy in making stuff that I can't really explain. I really can't explain it. I have less than a minute left at this point, by the way. So yeah, this is gonna be a two-parter. This is 2024 part 1. 2024 part 2 will be the plans that I have for 2024. And also, send me a message, like, comment, and subscribe, all of that, because the last thing on the retrospective is number 14, British shows. I watched Taskmaster, 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown, and Would I Lie to You? And I love them. I know, yeah, I'm literally putting watching shows on this list, but it's because they were a significant part of 2023. Joe Wilkinson became one of my passions, and I fucking love the man. And yeah, it's been wild. I will see you next week when we talk about the plans for 2024 and anything I might have missed on this show. So yeah, I will see you all next week. Happy New Year, everyone. Let's go get them.